This is a Collings 290 DCS. DC for double cutaway, S for single pickup. I've had this guitar maybe almost 2 years. After I left Guitarist magazine, I did a little bit of work with Collings, the UK European distributor for Collings, and this guitar popped onto the radar. It had been around a few shows, had a bit of rash on it. I borrowed it for a gig we did, and well, let's just say it got dinged. And so I had to phone the guy and say, well, thing is, this guitar probably isn't coming back, so we better do a deal. So it's modelled, as you can see, on double cut Les Paul Junior. That's sort of the inspiration, that's pretty obvious. It has, it's obviously all mahogany, very, if you ever get the chance to go to Collings Guitars in Austin, Texas, do it, spectacularly good instruments. This being no exception. So, superb timber selection, it's just the perfect weight. It's got a hulking great mahogany neck, like real good old 50s neck. One piece solid mahogany body, as you would expect from a junior type guitar. You might expect a single piece wrap over tailpiece. They offer both options. This one just happened to have the stop tail and the tune-o-matic. I'm not that fussy. Obviously you get a slight benefit in this that it will intonate a bit more correctly. However, Collings's own wrap over stop tail bar is a thing of beauty. But this one came like this, and that's how it is. It has a Lollar P90, volume and tone controls. Very simple. There are probably a lot of people that look at a single pickup guitar and go, how am I ever going to use that guitar? Because you might think that it's not very versatile. Obviously jazzers will use one pickup guitars because pickups in the neck, and that's pretty much the only pickup they use. Not all jazzers. And Esquire guys really love, the telly pickup, and that does that job. There's just something about the purity of this instrument, and had I not got it for a gig, for a series of performances that was with a specific band and all the rest of it, had I just had the guitar to mess around with, I probably would have gone, yeah, what a great guitar, it's brilliant, really love it, but probably a bit too specialist for me. Actually having gigged it, I just couldn't believe it. I could not believe the range of tones you can get from a single pickup. Whether you wind the tone down a little bit, it can sound almost like an acoustic guitar when you turn the volume down, and then full on throat. It's a rock thing, and it just projects. Collings guitars come with what I call a real setup. 11s. It's a Gibson scale length, so it's closer to a Gibson scale length, and so 11s work on this scale length for me. Anything lighter than that, and I wouldn't be, if I did that with 10s, it would be all over the place for me anyway. And it kind of has, again, what I would call a real world action. So the kind of action where I can get under the strings. It's not, I wouldn't say it's very high. Because it's 12-inch radius board as well, so you can have it at a decent level. But, the guitar's set up to play. Aesthetically, I wouldn't mind a tortoiseshell pickguard. I know, sounds mad, doesn't it? When I got my CJ35, I had the luxury of being able to choose which pickguard I wanted, which I know sounds like really, it doesn't sound important, but it's really important to me. So I might like a tortoiseshell pickguard. Other than that, no. I just don't know why you would change anything about this. One thing I want to mention, right? Who on earth, have a look at this headstock. Who on earth bothers to taper a headstock like that? You see it's thicker here than it is here. And it's got this, I'm guessing it's an ebony faceplate, just on there. And then this crazy razor sharp detail of the haircut headstock. I just didn't really care about posh guitars before I played this guitar. And then playing this guitar, something clicked into place about why high-end guitars are as they are. So, yeah, do I want to change anything? Nah, just want to play it more.